Yo, Level family, what's the word? What's the word, man? We back on NBA 2K25, man. Season 3, episode 4. Playoffs. Game 1 and 2. I don't know who the hell we playing, but we about to knock some heads off.
In love with my, I must admit I gotta gut up. Shawty with the gotta let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross to my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing level me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Boom! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next.
Man, motherfucker, Timberwolves up. We done swept the Clippers' ass.
Just 4 wins from the NBA Finals, but you're gonna have to earn it. We're in the big time now. One step from the big games.
Don't forget the upcoming water bottle promotion. All fans will receive their very own Lakers water bottle.
We want good times to arena to be enjoyable and facing equal. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please take the word from the Lakers along with your issue and signalization at 55555. A member of the press collection will respond and address your concern immediately. Attention fans, remember to come out to our next fan giveaway day where everyone will feature the Lakers mini flag. Come to the game, bring your family and friends, and receive a Lakers mini flag. Don't be scared, fans, to give a Laker girl t-shirt. Collector's item. All you have to do is come to our next giveaway day, and all attendees will receive a shirt. See you there. Just a reminder, folks. Please be sure to attend Tote Bag Day.
So we got that last
Game
one.
1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories, with plenty of rest, and now looking for a Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins
Mine
in a
is
moment.
only one thing
With Coach
right,
Dan
the whole
Van
damn
Gundy
thing
and Greg
is
Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan.
squad. Look at it, 69
And the
wins,
starting lineup for the Timberwolves.
13 losses.
Edwards on the wing. He is joined Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's
We had,
DiVincenzo in at the
they
point
gave
guard
us those
position.
losses though, because
Home
we
for the
had
Lakers.
assimilate.
Up in the front court, the forwards are
So
James
it gave
and
us some
Vanderbilt.
extra
Out
losses,
there
but
with Doncic.
technically we only
It's Adams in at the 5,
got
patrolling
8
the paint.
by
Look at the Lakers.
scoreboard.
It was a long,
So that's what it
grueling
says.
series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, they're the better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
Here's Randle, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And we've seen Randle add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
LeBron James on the wing. McDaniels defending. And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Gobert with a screen on MP. Pass to Gobert. That shot, no good. And some nice D. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick.
We'll take that
First thing
assist.
Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So, the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Devin?
Thanks so much, David. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. In the corner, it's James. Doncic outside. Lakers taking the ball around now. LeBron outside. Vanderbilt finds MP. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
DiVincenzo passes to Randle. Shot to stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
LeBron James and got a foul on the head.
Some physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Randle.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randle is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
All free throws good from Randle. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Blues shot is off.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. MP kicks to LeBron. Back to MP. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. 8-point game. A 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Coach, let's calling timeout.
Quickness from your bigs very often. Randle with
We're
great
in the
hands
driver's
there.
seat, man.
And
We're doing
J.J.
good.
Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Group substitution here for the Lakers. Lance checked in for Adams. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Garza's checked in. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 52 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. Well, they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Lakers leading by 7. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Blues got 13 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Conley, the pass to Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. On the wing, MV. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Randall. Shoots the 3. And no good that time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Los Angeles on top, up 10. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively.
Hey, what you doing? You got caught camping?
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Then it's Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot.
They gave us a technical. What happened? Was he camping in the key or what?
Well, the leadership and
I think
steadiness
that's what I
Mike
heard.
Conley brings to his team
We're in the
can't
key.
be overstated.
They gave him a
true
technical
locker
for that
room
shit?
leader and a vet
The fuck?
who sets a great tone out on the floor.
And the Timberwolves.
Sit up out of here.
Ingles is checked in. Clark is checked in for Joe Ingles.
I let coach put me on the bench. Shit, I
No
left
one
Edwards
here,
open.
Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Hayes. Back to MP. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Conley against
So why they
Doncic.
switch my jersey?
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker.
I had
Open
his
shot,
jersey
Edwards.
on.
Money from the wing.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Blue. Hayes finds Adams. The 3 from MP. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley with it. Outside Edwards. Miller sets a screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? misses, getting the deuce.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight. He's off on the three.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. Lakers leading by 10. Back to MP. For three. A shot off that time.
And after that
Shit, coach gonna sit my ass on the bench now.
come back to earth.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for
What the fuck they giving out technical fouls left and fucking right? What the fuck?
But what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments. Here's
That's
what the
two
Lakers are going
that
with
are
right
refs
now.
this game.
Goodwin's checked in for Adams. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for MP. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Michael Conley, he's checked.
I think them niggas high or something, bro. I got fouled. They didn't even give me a fucking technical foul. The fuck?
Lakers lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
That's some bullshit, man. That's bogus.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Los Angeles.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more. That being said,
Seeing how things are shaking, that is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. That's the Laker 5. Goes to Blue. Beyond the arc. Goes back up. Adams. And he uses the glass on the left. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
Have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. MP really making a difference here. Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Fifth on the list, MP.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall is doubled. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Vanderbilt misses.
Bro, how the fuck Vanderbilt fucking missed that, bro?
And then Randall slams it in.
I sacrificed my shot to get
a dunk like that. Randall.
get this nigga the ball, man, and he done fucked up.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam King. And here's MP for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Blues got 20 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. 3-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
What an incredible game signs of slowing down.
Here's Edwards, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane. Edwards against MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving them a barrage.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
James the best to MP. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Blues got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the wing on the left. MP finds James. Back to MP. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a full stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Goodwin comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Timberwolves also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Kanye in for Edwards. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Hey, what's the news?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there and he is really feeling it. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster. Here's Conley, and James pulls it down. Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize. Count the basket, and the Lakers lead by 21. Already showing some solid skills as a passer. That'll really serve MP well in the long run of his career. Reeves, and he banks in the layup. Reeves has got his first points of the night.
Just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift. Blue, that's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now. And so it's Los Angeles holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. It's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer. And 1 quarter to go in a game that...
coach ain't put me on the bench game.
That's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Timberwolves also changing it up.
No let up.
Reinhardt's checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Clark, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Conley. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Minot in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. For the three, good on the three-point shot. Blues got 40 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot's good. 42 points for MP.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Doncic gets it to go.
How many
We got 5
possession
assists,
take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty
rebound,
They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A three from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. Blues got 45 points.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
2 minutes remain in this ballgame.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Edwards. Connects on the 17-footer. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Back to MP. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now MP. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
MP, no good.
Fuck.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they open these conference finals with a
Watch out,
forceful
they're like giving
performance
out
to take the
technicals
early
around this
lead
bit.
in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Here's the three. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. To the middle. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Pass to Vanderbilt. MP outside. Fires the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and
Ain't
chase
one
him
in the
off the
book.
arc.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,
win. Now, together. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
MP in the house.
Just do what you did last time.
Attention Laker fans, we're going for our next announcement giveaway of Flossy Laker toy. The first 10,000 people in attendance will receive it. Don't miss out. I'll remind you folks to be here for our next giveaway, Gym Bag Day. Come out and receive a free purchase gym bag. Attention Laker fans, we still have seats available for upcoming games. To learn more, just visit the ticket booth or go online. Laker fans, if you want to come to additional home games, be sure to visit our nearest ticket booth or the website so you can book your ticket. Laker fans, coming up, mini basketball night. Be among the first 10,000 to take home your very own Lakers.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers come in off a critical Game 1 win.
I told y'all we're gonna fuck everybody up on the west.
Attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Timberwolves.
Go Barry Bonds on the east.
The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
I already know who the best in the West.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports.
them boys.
The fight for dominance in the West continues tonight. It's Game 2 of the Conference Finals. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at point guard. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the 5. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight, with 2 more games left on their home court, would put them in terrific position.
From deep, MP, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Forget just winning the title. The question is, will this team lose a game in the playoffs?
I'm not sure, B.A. I mean, they won their first 9 games of the playoffs. They're the hottest team in the world right now. Unless something drastic changes, they're on a collision course with the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Gobert with a screen on MP. Counted.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished, guys.
Allie, thank you. Doncic against Conley. Here's Edwards. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Pass to James. Back to MP. This one for three. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gobert with it. Outside Edwards. Now here's Randall. Tries it from 16. The rebound by MP.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Edwards. No good with the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
James finds MP. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Here's Edwards. Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's MP, and he makes it on the layup. MP's got 10 points.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Randall can't hit. The Lakers lead by 9. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The 3, James, drills it from deep. James has got his second bucket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
James brings the double team. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Inside, here's Edwards. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
I don't know why coach calling a timeout. Yeah, this bitch balling out of control. Have they not recognized we about to win this shit? There ain't nobody that can stop us. On the east or the west.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lynn's checked in for Adams. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. MP no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Lakers lead by 7. MP outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got 13 now.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Randall can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's DiVincenzo, and he buries his first look.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Reeves, and he banks in the layup.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Just 3 on the clock. That one is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, and it's Minot in at the 4. MP, that was good.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored 53 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Minnesota again missing.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Now Doncic. James with the ball. Three-pointer. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from James. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 19 points.
Oh, and he with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
There's the double with Doncic. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You know, once
what the fuck connector's going in the way, man?
The defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Banked it in off the glass. James has got his third basket of the night.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. Pass to Minot. Soft touch off the glass.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Los Angeles leading by 16. MP looking around. Lets the three fly. The shot that time not on target. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Minot. And he goes in for the dunk.
Drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
I know
the
it.
Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Miller. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander-Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. It's James on the wing. outside Vanderbilt. The three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. Goodwin's checked in for James.
Coming into the ball for your Lakers, number 30, Jordan.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Conley passes to Randall. Back to Conley. 1:02 left in the half. Gobert with a screen on Melton. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Here's Melton. We finished off one half of play. The Lakers on top, up by 15. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Timberwolves, 27.
He's sitting on a bench.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Seeing how things are shaking down for the... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 17. McDaniels passes to Conley. There's the double with Doncic. Here's McDaniels. Doncic grabs the miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Edwards. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sent it in.
MP, the pass to Adams. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
The 3, Conley. Rebound by the Lakers.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 28.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Edwards against MP. Over Vanderbilt. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself. I just love the ball.
With the assist.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. To end the run. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Here's Adams. Vanderbilt Vanderbilt with it. Doncic outside. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lynn's checked in for Adams. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin's checked in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Conley. Blocked!
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Hayes. Here's Goodwin. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
No, we ain't gonna do game 1. We ain't gonna do game 2. I'll do game 2 later tonight.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here on the third. And Hayes comes to help. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Second, Luka Doncic. MP third.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
And Minnesota with some changes. Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Randall, tightly guarded. Here's Ingles. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
From deep, MP nails it from 3. MP's got 39.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Up top, Alexander Walker, covered by MP. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
On the wing, Reeves. DiVincenzo covering. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Randall. Now Alexander Walker puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP no good.
Let's be honest.
What the
That's
fuck
not
was
a shot
that?
he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to
I was
imagine
crossing
that the
over,
play was
bro.
designed to go in
That shit is that
way.
goofy
I'd
shit
be
is
surprised if we see that again.
And no good. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. He's nearing the 40-point mark. Just getting whatever shot he wants. Back after this.
Yeah, I was gonna do game 1 and game 2. Timberwolves, but I'm only do game 1. I do game 2 about 9 tonight after I get home.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Garza in at the 5 spot. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota.
We definitely can't sit on the bench, though.
Completely new group for the Lakers. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
For 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to Randall. That one goes in.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
MP outside. And the 3-pointer goes. MP's got 45 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
A shot from the mid-range. Edwards, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Where the fuck a foul at? I was in the act of shooting. They just called that shit a strip. He just stripped the ball, no foul. Oh man, that was a foul.
Back to Daniels. Randall with it. From the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
MP right side. Fires the 3. So we
What
see the Lakers taking the W here.
Bro, that's so
and this
crazy.
win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has
All right,
never
that little
looked better.
family.
That concludes this broadcast of the
I'm gonna
Western
end this one,
Conference
man. I'll
Finals.
catch y'all
For Doris Burke, Allie
about
LaForce, and
9:30
Grant Hill,
tonight,
and our
man.
entire
Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy.
Thank you for watching and tuning in. Join me on all platforms. We on another level now.